It is your girl Tanisha Shanae, Miss Inspiration. We are here for day 3 of our 7-day challenge of healing our finances as we are unlearning the narratives that are keeping us stuck financially and we are unlocking our potential and our worth. I hope you have been enjoying the last 2 days. Day 3 is definitely going to open up your mind and hopefully get you to shift that mindset because enough is enough. It is time for you to unlearn the narrative, I can't afford it. How many of you have told yourself that? I can't afford that. Instead of you saying that you can't afford something, I want you to tap into finding creative solutions by using your own talents or the resources that you have. So if you think about it, these are just all lies. But the last 2 videos, I haven't given you pretty much just examples of the same thing. See, when these type of situations happen and you're telling yourself, I can't afford this. I'm not worthy of this. We need you to start thinking about, okay, I can't afford it today, right now, with the money that I have in my bank account, whether it's my savings or what. And now we need to start shifting into, well, how can I make this happen? Okay, this is where we want that shift. We want you to start asking yourself, how can I make this happen? This is where the mindset is going to help you to go from feeling helpless to seeing yourself as a resource. Okay, you are full of resources, and those resources is not the bank. Those resources is not your cousin, it's not your aunt, it's not your mother. It is you tapping into what you already have naturally in you. You just got to tap into it. What happened in 2020? In 2020, one of my former students had referred me to a gentleman that was working on her credit, right? And at that time, because COVID was like running rampant, I went from being just an instructional designer to being a full-time college professor online teaching all of these classes because we had to quickly rush. I also want someone to work on my credit because at the start of 2020, my credit was in the 500s. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. And this is me coming out of a financial crisis that I had went through from 2015 to pretty much like 2018. I had the consultation with the gentleman. He told me his price. And literally I was like, I don't have that. But guess what? I didn't say that to him. I said, give me a second, give me a couple of days. Let me figure this out. Because when I hung up that phone, my mind went into, how can you make this happen, Tanisha? How can you turn this opportunity into something that's going to give you the ability to make the money to pay for this service that you need? I felt like it was something that I needed. I need my credit to improve. 2020 was the perfect time to do that. And I had to go into my bag of ideas and start figuring out, what can I do to make this extra money so that I can afford this? Because I'm not believing that my credit's going to have to stay low or I'm going to have to spend hours to learn how to do this. I knew someone that could do it, and I found a way to make it happen. And that's exactly what I did. So why can't you do the same thing? Every time there's something that you want to do, you want to travel. Every trip that you want to go on, you need to ask yourself, what can I do to make this trip possible? What can I do to make paying off my car in 2025 possible? These are the questions that you have to start asking yourself instead of saying, oh, I'm never going to be able to do this because I can't afford it. Shift that mindset now. Shift it now. You're not getting the results that you truly desire because you're not shifting. You're not believing that you actually already have access to it. You have access to the resources. Some of y'all just need to go in your closets and need to just start throwing some things out. Oh, don't throw it out. Set you up a Facebook Marketplace and start posting those pictures and posting and seeing who actually wants to purchase it. I don't care if you even get $5 from it. It's something that's going to add towards whatever it is that you kept believing that you cannot afford. So I want you to think of one financial goal that you feel is completely out of reach. And I want you to start brainstorming 3 ways that you could generate the extra funds to afford that. That's all I want you to do. I want you to think of one financial goal. And now start thinking of these 3 different ways. How can I make this money to make this one thing possible? Whatever that goal is. Now, if you are in the Money Reset Hub, This is where I'm going to tell you adding that extra value, enrolling is completely free. So when you just enrolling, you just signing up is going to give you access to 2 live sessions with me in a group. And I'm telling you, when you sit down and do this reflection, when we have these 2 sessions, you should be coming in there with some ideas because these are the things that we're going to actually talk about. Oh, we're going to make these things a reality. I don't care if you are trying to, you just need to make $100 by the end of November. It's possible. And I'm going to show you. If there's something out there that you want and it's $100 and you're thinking to yourself, Tanisha, it's not possible. Oh, no, it is. It absolutely is, because now we're going to shift the mindset of I cannot afford it. And now what can I do so I can make this happen? That's it. So I want you to join us over in the Money Reset Hub because that's where you're going to get the added value. You're going to get a deep dive every single day, in addition to what I post on social media ready for the 7-day challenge. But you also get access to those 2 live trainings. And that is where we're going to like deep dive further. So again, shift that mindset, go from I can't afford it to how can I make this happen? And that's the only question. Click the link below, join us, be a part of that community. You do not want to miss Wednesdays or Saturday session because it's going to be amazing. And yeah, I'm your girl, Tanisha Shanae, Miss Inspiration. You have an amazing day. Be well and you be blessed.